Hi everyone, it's me, Michael, playing Miss Clue. Christmas at Dawn or Pass. I've been playing through this challenge for hours, and I still have no idea how to do it. It's a very tough winter maze. I have some idea about what to do here at the starting position, though. So, we've got
Okay,
3 or 4
I'm
cabins we can reach
really
here
cold.
right at the
Got
start.
to find a cabin
We
to
start
warm
right
up.
next to this cabin. See, we've got this cabin, right? But take a look at our death meter on the left. See how far down the death meter goes while I examine this cabin. You have to examine it twice.
This looks like a great place to shelter for a bit.
Yes, it looks great.
It's locked.
Yes, I'm sure it's frozen shut. We'll never get it open. We might as well look for something else. There's bound to be another cabin around here. We had several cabins put together when we were trapped.
It's so cold. I think I'm starting to get delirious. You're definitely the expert. Let's go.
Yes, I'm just a hop, skip, and a jump from delirium myself.
Regardless of what else we do, we have to find something to protect us from the cold and whatever is coming at us through the snow.
Yeah, we basically die on that
terribly
one
sleepy.
conversation. That one conversation pretty much kills us. It's such a long conversation. Because I think of this as a maze area, I'm going to say that locked cabin is the starting position. Because we start the maze there, and you can't go past it. It's basically a dead end. So I'm going to see
Okay.
where else
I'm
we can go.
really cold.
There's a cabin on our left. Let's call that...
We're mine.
I mean, that's a cabin on our
looks
right. We
like
call
an
that
old
cabin number
abandoned
1.
cabin.
We can go forward to cabin number 2. Then we can turn right and go forward some more to cabin number 3, maybe? We hear those
Groaning
monsters.
sounds ominous. We
Okay,
had
that's
better find
cabin
another
number
place to
3.
shelter.
I'm with you there.
Can I turn to the side here? No. Can I go inside cabin number 3? Oh! That was terrifying.
Okay.
Let's see if we can go a
I'm
little bit farther.
really
Maybe
cold.
reach cabin number
Got
4.
to find a cabin to warm up.
That
If
looks
cabin
like
number
an old
3 is
abandoned
protected
cabin.
by a zombie, I don't want to go down cabin number 3, right? Yeah, here's the pathway. It's really hard to see the pathway.
That groaning sounds ominous.
Okay,
had
there we
better
go.
find
Here's where
another
we
place to
turn and
shelter.
avoid cabin number
I'm
3.
with you there.
Just going forward.
Really cold.
I'm gonna make one more
Got
attempt
to
to
find
reach
a
cabin
cabin
number
to warm
4,
up.
and this time I will use
That looks like an
walking
old
motion
abandoned
number
cabin.
3, where I kind of run. It's really hard to see anything in walking mode number 3. Not that it was super easy to see anything in the other walking modes.
That groaning sounds ominous. We had better find another place to shelter.
I'm with you there.
Yeah, there's definitely a zombie there on the road from cabin 3 to cabin number 4. Confirmed. So then I'm gonna try
Really cold. We
going
have
into
got to
cabin
find a
number
cabin to
3.
warm up.
If I can't reach
That
cabin
looks
number
like an
4,
old abandoned
fine.
cabin.
Cabin 3 is the farthest we can go.
That groaning sounds ominous. We had better find another place to shelter.
I'm with you there.
Okay, here we are, safe and sound in cabin number 3. It's as far as we can go.
It's definitely warmer in here than it was outside.
Yes, I think I can even start to feel my toes again. Every second that passes brings us closer to the moment that whatever is out there finds a way to open our door.
We need to find some way to distract that thing.
Alrighty, we're gonna distract the monster with beef
Francois
jerky.
says this will satisfy any craving, even that flesh-seeking monster at the door. Or at least ravenously hungry seamen, which I suppose is the same thing. That sounds like we have the monster distracted. We had better make a run for it while we can.
I'm with you.
Excellent. So now we open the door and go outside, and I'm going to immediately save my game. That way I don't have to run through the snow again, and I don't have to hear that really long conversation again.
I'm not too cold yet. Let's keep going and try for another place to shelter.
I'm game if you are.
So I don't know if I'm heading in the right direction.
Head for that cabin there.
Great.
I think I might have been heading in the wrong direction. We'll try again. Yes. Let's see. Whoa! Hey, that's not fair. That's not fair. You gave me no time to take any steps. You just threw an instant death at me. Yeah, that's not cool. Okay, let's try reloading cabin number 1. So I'm going to want to turn left because I approached this cabin from the right. I think the pathway continues to the left, so I'm going to try to go left and go forward there to make it to cabin number 4. Although really I should reset the counter.
Cabin there. I'm not too cold yet. Let's keep going and try for another place to shelter.
Great.
I'm not too cold yet. Let's keep going.
Great. I'm game if you are.
Yeah. And
I'm
they're
game
just
if you
talking
are.
about how cool it is. We can keep walking in the maze as they're being devoured and can't walk through the maze. This is another problem with the maze is when you leave a cabin, all of a sudden you can't tell where you are. It looks like you were transported to a totally different cabin.
Try for another place to shelter.
Here we go.
Great.
I'm not
There's the
too
pathway
cold
I'm
yet.
looking for.
Let's keep going and try.
That's still got a monster on it though. Why? Why? It doesn't look like there's a way past here without becoming monster chow. Ooh, there we go. I might have made it. I might have made it to another cabin. Yes. It's hard to tell. Look, I've got plenty of health. I'm not gonna jump into this cabin. I'm gonna keep following the path, right? Okay. This is... like, I can't see anything, okay? Here we go.
Okay.
It's
I'm
tough.
really cold. We have got to find a cabin to warm up.
So here I do the same thing I did previously, which was, you know, just try to go as far as I can and see where any cabins are. It's like, well, if I can't reach cabin number 4, then I'll go to cabin number 3. If I can't reach cabin number 3...
Have we been in that cabin yet?
I don't think so, but at this point, who can say for sure?
I think we're too close to freezing to risk it,
So cold.
so let's go
I
inside.
think I'm starting to get delirious.
Yes, I'm just a hop, skip, and a jump from delirium myself.
Well, get inside so you can be warm again, sir. There's no monster here. Yay. We found a safe cabin with no monster. I'm just gonna let my Health meter. Get all the way health. Get all the way full again. Get all the way full again. And I'm gonna save my game. And call this Cabin 2 and pretend that I've made a lot of progress in this maze. I mean, I might have. Okay, so instead of going the way I came, which was to the right, I'm gonna go this way to the left. Where it's impossible to see anything. Like, is this going to the right, though? This feels like it's going back to the right. Yeah, this feels like...
Okay, I'm really cold. We have got to find a
I can't quite tell. I can't quite tell. It's really hard to see because everything looks the same. Alrighty, come on, come on. Load, load, load. I did see like a left-hand turn at that one point after leaving cabin number 2. So that might be what you have to do. Is left, and then left again. And can I go forward anywhere through here? No. No, okay, well in that case, I guess it is just left-hand turn, and then forward as far as you can go. Even though that looks like it's the same pathway we were on. This looks maybe different. Does it?
I'm really cold.
We've got snow.
We've got to find a cabin to warm up.
I mean, we had snow to begin with,
cold,
but
not too cold to keep going.
you just said you needed to find a cabin because you were too cold, and now you're like, oh no, I'm not that cold, actually. Just going forward as far as I can here. There's a cabin. Hopefully this cabin also has no monsters in it. It looks like it doesn't. Oh! Spoke too soon. I'm gonna let my health go up all the way. And then I'm gonna throw the jerky out the window. Get out of my face, Henry! Jeez.
I have to give Von Blood credit. The wind, the snow, the chanting, the moaning, and that incessant beating of the drum is definitely designed to distract one from thinking clearly. Okay, I'm going to throw another jerky, and we'll run for it.
That's putting it mildly.
The irritation factor is through the roof.
Yes, if we just had a decent...
Okay, I'm gonna save this as cabin 3. And hope, 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 hope.
decent roof.
What's that banging sound? What was that? Yeah, so we approached the cabin from... I'm just trying to get my bearings. The cabin was on our right-hand side as we approached. Therefore, when we're leaving the cabin, we want to leave to the right. Of course, I don't know where I am now relative to the cabin. I have absolutely no idea where I am relative to the cabin, which is why I saved at the cabin. I thought ahead. That's part of the reason why I'm saving. So if it turns out I went down a wrong pathway or something, I'll be able to reload. So say I've visited sudden death. For whatever reason, cabin number 3, I took a wrong turn somewhere and ended up in like doom. Then I can reload from cabin number 2 and at least start. Okay, so the cabin is at my back. The cabin's at my back when I start with cabin number 3. Good to know. Good to know. So because the cabin was on my right as I approached, I'm exiting to the right. Or basically just straight forward. Here, I guess. Yeah, that works. Whoa, wait. Did the game give me an extra jerky? The game just glitched and gave me an extra jerky. Thank you, game. Have I been on this pathway before? I can't tell. It looks like I've been on this pathway before.
Okay, I'm really
It does look
cold.
like I've just looked around.
Cabin to warm up.
So again, we've got the cabin that we're passing on the right. I really hope I didn't loop around in a circle. That would have been terrible. Sort of the reason for these save points is to make sure I don't accidentally loop around. I need another cabin.
It's so cold. I think I'm starting to get delirious.
Yes, I'm just a hop, skip, and a jump from delirium myself.
It's hard to see where the forward arrow was on that particular screen. Here we go, cabin. Is that door open?
Sleep, sleep, deep, deep, as the snow gently creeps.
Oh, nope, she's dead. I think I did go in a circle there. Well, at least I've gotten pretty far without running out of beef jerky, so I could keep going. Although, you know, the game is giving me extra beef jerky for reasons that aren't apparent. Yeah, like, I can't tell what the pathway is, and if the monster keeps attacking me when I'm standing in place, I never will be able to tell. Just so much loading. So much loading. Why does it take so much loading? What is being loaded? Obviously the monsters are being loaded, but still. Yeah, I was approaching the area. I still am so worried. Like, we've got two paths, right and left. Here, let's I mean, that looked like two paths, right, one left. Perhaps last time I took the left path, which is sort of center, left center, and I was supposed to take the right path. This is what I'm talking about. Why I say it's an impossible maze. Because we can't see clearly where the paths are. You can't really clearly see, oh hey, there's a fork in the road on that particular screen. That monster keeps attacking me, not letting me go there. Now, it'd be nice if the game was, say, putting monsters in places so I couldn't turn back in the maze, so I was always progressing. That would be nice. There's no indication that's the case. No indication. Yeah, this clearly just... We need to go somewhere in, like, the 3 seconds we have before the monster attacks. And we have so much loading to get through before we get another 3-second attempt. So let's see if we can figure this out. Forward. Right, forward. Impossible to see. Impossible to see anything. So they're still standing right in front of the cabin. The game is focusing on Henry's mustache. No, I'm not. I don't want to check out the cabin. I want to leave the cabin. Forward. I'm trying to turn right. And forward down the right path. And the monster attacks before I can even see where the forward button is on this path. Forward. Here we go. Forward. Forward. We got past the monster this time, because the forward button was on the far right side of the screen. I don't get it. Well, here we go. This looks like it's new. We're climbing up a giant hill, it looks like. This one's a different color than the others.
Okay,
Yes, we did it!
I'm really
Finally!
cold.
We made it!
Got to the cabin to warm up.
We did it! Oh my gosh, we did it! We finally made it through the maze! Yes! Yes, we're amazing!